Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great weekend. I am super excited about not only just the way the volatility played out last week, but also how we share with you so many of these different strategies over and over and over and over again. They continue to go ahead and follow through right up to the end of this week. So let's go ahead and back up and review and then talk about or something special we're going to do on the back end of this. So first things first, as we go in and we look, if you recall back on February 1st, I warned everybody in the videos there, you can go back and take a look at them for yourself. I said, hey, look, if we don't get a 2-bar close down below, and I know this sounds like a broken record, but you know what? It keeps working, doesn't it, right? If we don't have those 2-bar close down below the channel, I'm not even interested in really focusing on the short side there. Well, what did it do? Had 1 bar close below. The second bar ended up having a reverse inventory retracement bar to the upside. Off to the races it went. Then it did it again in March. Had a 1 bar close down below. The next bar was, guess what? A reverse inventory retracement bar to the upside. Where do those things sound familiar? Well, I just did a class on reverse inventory retracement bars Tuesday evening, right? So then we went ahead and guess what? It had an attempt to close down below at the end of March. Nope, couldn't even get down below there. Off to the races it went. Well, then it had another negative divergence. And of course, I've talked to you about those negative divergences. And sure enough, it went ahead and had a deeper correction again. But what happened? It had a 1 bar close on Wednesday down below the channel. And then Thursday and then Friday, it went ahead and recovered. As I've said over and over and over again, I'm not interested in the short side until we have the 2-bar closes below before even looking at any that. So what I've said was looking at the long side. So there's so many different long side trading opportunities. As you know, Wealth Finder is one of my go-tos. Options Hunter, Options Mapper. There's Fund Hunter. There's a lot of these great tools. And so what happens is, like Fund Hunter, great example of that, right? So the other day, Norton LifeLock went ahead and had identified that they were going to be doing a corporate buyback, and there was insider buying. And so what ended up happening was the market went ahead, fired off a signal the next morning. Then, of course, had multiples IRBs and those reverse IRBs I taught you, and then it continued to explode up. So we went ahead and we had TRP signals. We got through target 2, pulled back target 2, took off as a runaway. Stuff I taught you back there last Tuesday evening and Saturday. And so it went ahead and continued to do those things over and over and over again as we went and taught you in those 2 special classes. So what I'm going to do now, going into next week, next Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, I'm going to go ahead and do a class I've never done before, putting it all together, showing you some of these key tools I use that you can then use with, so I won't really be focusing as much on IRB, reverse IRB, and stochastics and that as individual strategies. I'll be putting it all together for you to kind of put that practical application of, you walk in, this is what you're looking at, this is how you're looking for it, this is how you find it, and kind of in that boom, 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 how it gets done in the real world of active trading or swing trading and investing. So it's going to be an exciting class. Go to wealthcharts.com/go, because this is such an exciting market. I keep talking about these things in advance. They keep happening on the back end, and that's just so exciting for you guys to go out and see. And now it's time to take that training to the next level. So go to wealthcharts.com/go. Join me this coming Wednesday evening here at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Pacific, and let's go ahead and take that to a whole new level of training education. Can't wait to go ahead and see you guys then. Have a great rest of your weekend and celebrate your successes, and go back and think about and look at the notes of everything you learned from me last Tuesday and Saturday here, and now all the things you can build upon going into next week. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week at this very special event Wednesday evening. Bye-bye, everyone.